How's it going? We are Ark. I know I am. Chill day today. Got home from work. I look like I've been getting licked by a cow for the last couple hours, but. And today, we are not actually going to be doing Oblivion. We're going to be just in Witcher 3. That's part of the reason why I haven't been streaming. Because, like, I wanted to play Oblivion on stream, but I wanted to play Witcher 3 more. So that's just what I've been doing. Which I've been having a lot of time. Oh, I'm sorry. Have you been licking me? Last I checked, you haven't been. You are a cat, but you have not been licking me, which is very disappointing to me as your boyfriend. But I don't be getting licked up in this hoe. That's all I'm saying. But I did want to talk about some stuff regarding the YouTubing and the Twitch streaming and all that, and it's been a difficult couple of weeks, just finding the motivation to do stuff like that, because for the people paying attention, and I'd mentioned before that I didn't really need a job. But I now have one, and the reason for it is actually twofold. And the first reason is that I kind of just wanted to feel like I was doing something. The Twitch and the YouTube stuff are just not bringing in money, and money is important. Necessity of life. Because of that, I didn't want to just be stagnant, not bring in money. It felt emasculating. It felt like me. It made me less of a man. Yes, less of a, and not in the masculine, fucking macho way. Just like it made me feel like less of a person. Not for my bedroom playing video games all day, not doing anything helpful or productive, talking to and the second reason is that I fell for a very stupid thing. I was scammed for about 30,000 euros. Half my savings. More than half my savings, but that doesn't really matter. What matters is that it kind of put me in a position where I am still very comfortable. I still have my own apartment, car. I don't have to worry about where I'm gonna get food the next month, but it made me very much less comfortable with the amount of money that I have. It made me want to actually do something, not just play video games and talk about video games and occasionally talk about random shit. Yeah, it sucks. It sucks that it happened to me. I like a fucking idiot. I almost lost everything. Your stupidity. Not listening to the people around me when told to watch out, and thankfully all I lost was thankfully. Sucks. It's funny. I now get panic attacks anytime I see flashing red letters on a white screen. My chest tightens. start sweating and I flares of anger. Our dinner. Yeah, it sucked. Sucked going through that. Trying to, I was trying to make money. Make money forced me to sacrifice. Yeah, God really gave me a kick to the teeth. Bit of a nut tap to let me know that have my cake and eat it. Can't both provide for myself and my loved ones while also just playing video games all day like some. So yeah, I'm still gonna be doing YouTube and the Twitch, and I'm still gonna be making videos as many as I can. Anytime a topic shows up that uh, yeah, I have a job, so sometimes I'm just gonna be making one video a week or streaming twice a week, even though I like to stream every day because I don't want to go to the gym. I don't drop other important aspects of my life. Regardless, as always, anybody who wants to support the channel, subscribe on the YouTube. You can follow the Twitch. You do not need to give money, but it is greatly appreciated. Go to me being able to follow this as a career, which is my dream. I was a young boy watching PewDiePie, Jacksepticeye, and Markiplier. They were kind of like main three. I didn't really watch a lot of subculture around any one of them. I kind of just watched them, and it made me bad Brad. Played the video game and uploaded it wholesale. It's a shame to see that he's kind of just devolved into AI thumbnails and that sort of thing and titles. Hey, if it works, it works. I am glad that he's making living like that. That was my dream for a very long time. I didn't follow it for a very long time. Following it now. Still following it. Even though I have a job, I kind of need one. Currently, my inspirations are a little bit more contemporary. Like, got your Asmongold. Mostly talks politics nowadays rather than video games, which I guess, you know, stuff that he considers important. I really like Soda Poppin', Zaryu. Awesome. Tecton said something that I thought was a little, you know, not entirely realistic, but kind of right. Where if you're a streamer, a full-time streamer at 30 and still haven't blown up, yeah, quit and get a real job. I think he talks in extremes for videos, but it's not entirely untrue. I feel like if you're in your 30s by yourself, you don't have your own house, don't have your own car, don't have a degree, have never had a job, don't have any money in your bank account, and you're still just streaming, yeah, maybe lock in a little bit and get a job for a bit. Do both. In fact, can do both. Especially if you're a VTuber. Your physical appearance doesn't really matter. You don't gotta worry about much of nothing. Live with fucking anime, a 2D anime girl with big titties and a voice changer maybe, and you gotta do. Yeah, hey, just fucking react to stuff and have jiggle physics and gotta do times now. But other than that, yeah, that's something I've been meaning to get off my chest for a while. Hopefully talking about it will make it a little easier. Selfish. You guys, I'm telling you this because yeah, it's hard. It's hard just carrying this around. Not talking to anybody about it. Can't talk to. Yeah, that's kind of all I had to say about that. Let's play some Witcher 3. Am I right? Ooh, vibes. Yeah. Been a shitty couple months. But we are here. Game. You're going to game, by God. Volume a little bit. Hello, Les Aiming. How you doing? So, quick thing. We are level 100. I reached this yesterday. We are in the process of grandmastering all of our gear. Got the light armor stuff. Got this as well. Personally, I am a sucker for the heavy armor gameplay. Nope, just a ton of health, hitting like a truck. So yeah, fuck it, let's play like this. But yeah, we're gonna do La Cage au Fou, La Cage au Fou, French gibberish. Ow. I fucking hate kicking mores. They hit twice, and it messes up leveling up Erendite, but then again... It's not like it's much of a concern anymore, because I've got it leveled up to maximum. Witcher, yeah! Yeah, it's been a while. Oh, fuckers. Ow, bitch. The funny thing about kicking mores is they apply a bunch of toxic to you, so it makes it really hard to use potions. But you can fuck them up with Rend. Real nice.
Oh shit.
Razi with the insane raid. How you going? How you doing, guys? Jesus, that's a hell of a raid. How you doing, guys? What's up? How you been? We literally just started, so we're gonna be here a while. Making sure I collect everything.
Something here. Where's that artifact Kira gave me? Interesting.
The Cassus Foderis. Why did the Cassus get foderied? Who foderied Cassus? Knight's Oath. Here rests Sir Ramon of Gicot. My grave you will not find the likeness of the man who once lived. I gave my heart, soul, and body to the knightly craft. You have to pee? Alright, go pee. Have fun. I think Heart Tuner is thirsty, so, you know, you guys go together. The symbol of chivalry is a naked sword, and that symbol rests above me. The sword that defended my honor, my friends, and my heart. The sword that was closer to me than a brother. The sword that was never stained by the blood of an innocent man. Rest on this stone. Very important raid message from Razi. Yes. Blood and Wine is very good. I feel like a lot of the side missions, especially Wine Wars, it can drag on a little bit. Especially with how, like, you'll clear an area and immediately get moved to another area. Like, that gets a little fucking annoying. Because you won't even get to loot anything. But overall, it's a really nice DLC with a lot of real fun flavor and miscellaneous stuff. It's just really, really fun.
Nothing comes readily to mind.
Could have left
Or about the
door
blood.
unlatched.
What of my privacy? I value it rather deeply. Unmolested,
Also not
especially
really.
by unwanted guests, that's my preferred state. Besides, I knew you'd find a way to get in.
True enough. Need to find your friend. I'm hoping you'll agree to help.
I shall do whatever's in my power. Yet what you want or even need must matter little. What matters is what Dettlaff wants. If he does not wish to be found, you will not find him. Ever.
Ages, yeah,
End
he's
of
fun.
story.
Come on. Gotta be some way.
Vampires can evade detection by the senses, and no divination magic works on us. Even the most precise megascope would be useless.
And this? Could this help?
Grandpa Vampire. No, that's later.
Wherever did you get that?
Off one of the beast's victims, found by a bend in the river. Body was chopped in pieces. 3 of those pieces were hands.
3 of those pieces were hands.
Taking an interest in it.
Grampire. Oh, that's later. We haven't met Grampire yet.
It's Dettlaff's hand, without a doubt. It will do splendidly.
The ring, what's its provenance?
Ring's pretty intriguing. Made of no metal I've ever seen. And the ornamentation.
It comes from our home, where we lived before the conjunction of spheres. It's actually mine. I received it from a dear old friend. You might call him a humanist. He saw us vampires as guests here. Guests who owe their hosts, meaning you humans and the elder races, respect.
Respect? Meaning not to treat us like cattle to be slaughtered for food.
Precisely. And the reason why I, in turn, gave it to Dettlaff. To remind him of the ideals my old friend championed.
You want to use...
The hand. What do you plan to do with it?
You've heard of Kovinaris'
In fact-
memory retention.
Rings a distant bell. Read about it in Alchemia Oblitera. There's a copy at Kaer Morhen, tattered, nearly disintegrated. But if memory serves, Kovinaris never managed to prove it worked.
He did prove it, just never managed to publish his findings. He and I corresponded, you see, after we became friends. Thus, I know he completed his research and performed the first tests. It's complicated, so without delving into details, it is possible to use any piece of tissue to reconstruct what a whole body experienced.
How's it work?
That's
Any
fast.
special equipment?
We must brew a decoction which Kovinaris gave a rather poetic name, resonance. Once imbibed, it sends one into a trance similar to that induced by narcotics. This triggers visions of events linked to strong emotions experienced by the tissue's owner. Picture it as dreaming a fragment of someone's life.
Any chance we
Why
might
did
see
so
what
many
that
games that came out in this time frame all have like a fucking dreamscape moment?
Location of Dettlaff's hideout.
Can you just summon him?
Can't you just summon Dettlaff? You're both higher vampires. There's gotta be a way.
If I'm to be entirely candid, there is indeed one. But believe me, we will be better off never availing ourselves of it. It is a last resort. Absolutely.
Last resort? The hell? Why?
There is a being who can summon Dettlaff. Possesses the authority, even the power, to force him to appear in a given place. But the very act of contacting this being, well, it's akin to walking a slack line extended over a chasm filled with molten lava. An exercise as perilous to me as it would be to you. A risk I'm unwilling to take. I beg you, let's do it my way. It will be both quicker and easier.
Alright, fine.
Kovinaris spent half his life proving his theory.
The Elder Vampire is a spooky motherfucker.
Resonance won't be easy.
You guessed correctly. In addition to Dettlaff's tissue, we shall need a powerful occipital lobe stimulant. Effectively a poison to make one susceptible to visions.
Well, got a few ingredients to choose from. Unfortunately, all are pretty rare. There's Mamoon glands, but closest ones I know of are in Vizima. A spotted white saliva would also serve, but they were culled to extinction over a century ago. Could go with a kobold's eyes, but the creatures are sentient. Rather not gouge one's eyes out.
Given that we lack the time to sleuth this out ourselves, permit me to summon some help.
Maybe don't leave the living hand behind. Like, I feel like that's a thing you should just not leave on a table. Drag it around with you. I don't care. Just like don't just leave it behind. What is? So higher vampires all have a skill. Dettlaff says that he can kind of befriend lesser vampires very easily.
That.
A raven? Rather a common sight at this latitude. Very intelligent.
I'm guessing Regis is his animal friendship.
I asked him to look for the creatures you mentioned. Him and his brethren. Perhaps they'll find one in the area, and I would hazard that a flock of ravens will spy any said creature faster than a solitary witcher would. With all due respect to your skills, my friend. It will take them some time, nonetheless. So, perhaps you'd care for a snifter of mandrake.
Rarely say no to a snifter.
Sadly, this is but a weak infusion rather than a proper distillate.
Even better. I remember your mandrake hooch. Made people say things they'd have rather kept to themselves.
Now, what could Geralt of Rivia prefer to keep to himself?
Get me confess something?
So, think you've set a nice little trap for me? Sorry. Want to get me to confess? Gonna have to try harder.
I love a challenge. In that case, my ears are cocked. What must I do?
How about you
Turn
get
into a
the ball
saucy
rolling?
redhead.
Reveal one of your secrets. Vampires, intriguing creatures, must lead fascinating lives.
Anything in particular interest you?
What's regeneration like?
Always fascinated me the way vampires can regenerate. A hand growing back is one thing, but Dettlaff recreating you out of a wet smear? Something else entirely.
A difficult and laborious process, but one that's possible, as my presence proves. But I've heard you too had quite the adventure. They say you lost your memory.
For a bit, but Triss helped me get it back. Actually, pretty damn lucky I only had amnesia.
Yeah.
Yes, you humans are rather buggered in those terms. To strip you of life is, well, it's just plain easy. I've always pitied you in that regard.
Way to not answer the question, Regis.
We
Yep.
vampires are not hard nuts to crack. If a member of another race kills one of us, we can be reborn with a living higher vampire's help. However, if one of our own strikes the deadly blow, death is permanent. There can be no rebirth. One of the chief reasons why vampires long ago swore never to fight one another.
You're handling abstinence, not drinking.
Got a new life, new body. That give you a new start, blank slate?
Starting all anew is a very broad concept. What exactly do you mean?
Your blood addiction, say. Wondering if your body's the same, if it still remembers. Maybe if you drank now, you wouldn't get hooked.
All addictions are a form of slavery. Re-addiction's not a risk I'm willing to take, just to test a hypothesis about corporeal regeneration and whether propensities carry over.
Fair enough. Curiosity, that's all. Sorry.
Not to worry, Geralt. Curiosity is a natural reaction under the circumstances, apart from which I've always valued that trait in you.
Because higher vampires in this setting don't need to drink blood. It's like a very powerful narcotic for them that makes them get addicted. And Regis is a recovering addict for all.
Gotta ask you the big question. One everyone wonders about. What happens after death?
You wish me to tell you if the human belief in the gods is well founded? Well, that I do not know. We vampires differ exceedingly from you humans. Our matter, that of which we are composed, can exist without form. We require neither a heart, nor a brain, nor air to breathe.
But were you dead?
As humans understand death, yes.
Feel anything? understand anything?
It's rather hard to explain. I felt something very unsettling. Something I cannot even name, for I did no reasoning. Only after rebirth did I begin to understand that what I had felt was cold and unimaginable fear. If not for Detlef, I might have drowned in an eternity of icy terror.
Can't have been alive then. Sheesh, experience like that must be vicious.
Indeed, it's hard to compare to anything I know. Yet you are aware we don't see death as you do. The way you cling to life, we find it entirely peculiar. You are mortals, ergo it's a foregone conclusion. You will die. It's but a question of time. Thus,
It's
I
because
often
we're
find
mortals.
myself wondering why you try so very hard. To die at 20 years, 40, even 100, what's the difference?
Get to do more stuff.
Depends on your point of view. Man who's got 1,000,000 crowns to spend can't possibly understand one who's only got 20.
Very true. One's outlook can indeed change much.
If you and that's a really good. That is a very good analogy. If you're a millionaire, money doesn't really exist to you anymore. It's not a factor. You never have to worry about, where you're gonna get food. You never have to worry about looking at the price of things. You just go, hey, I like that. I'm gonna get it. And so you pay for it and you get it. But at the end of the day, you're not like money has no value for you because you don't really struggle for it. Your status is almost ingrained in you. You just get the thing that you want. If you're poor, suddenly, you've got $20 and you want to go out for dinner with, your girlfriend. Now you have to go to a very specific few spots. And when you suddenly get enough money to go to the expensive places, now it matters. Now you're struggling. Now you're trying to get more, right? So the entire thing is like, why do poor people try to get more money? You're poor. That's a foregone conclusion that you don't have money, right? But it's about being able to get enough so that you can do things. And it's the same thing with mortality.
Curious what you did after you were reborn.
As I'm sure you can surmise, but first I was thoroughly absorbed with recovering. As it is, I've still not recovered completely. Yet I was so weak the first year that I could not stand nor move on my own. Detlef bore my weakness bravely, showed great patience. If not for him, I wouldn't be here, and I'd have regenerated far slower. Once I could at last stand unassisted, I set off for Bruges, for my one-time home of Dillingen. There I led the peaceful life of a rural healer and surgeon, enjoying my neighbours' respect and, in fact, constituting the exact opposite of the monstrous vampire the populace imagines.
Bruges, you say? Rebirth make you sentimental?
Perhaps a dash. But what of you? Where have you been? Ever find your Cyrilla?
Yep.
Back then, yeah. But we parted again soon after. And when the time was ripe, she came back, defeated the Wild Hunt together.
Ooh. Seems I certainly missed quite a bit while I was absent.
True enough. But it's a conversation we'll have another time. Need to know more about you now.
What do you want to ask me?
All right. Give you one question. What do you want to know?
One question to ask one as fascinating as you, Geralt. Cruel parsimony, I'd say, but I shall do my best to make it count. If you were to die and be reborn as I was, in your new life, would you choose to be a Witcher?
Yeah.
See, Regis. Doubt I'd know how to be anything else.
Ever tried?
See, you're determined to get an answer, to find out if I like being a Witcher. Just refuse to ask directly, as always. I like being on the path. Like picking up a lead, a trail. I like the tension right before a fight. And nothing gets my adrenaline flowing like battling a beast. Even gotten used to people treating me like a freak, an outcast. Yeah, not something I think about much, but I like being a Witcher.
Thank you for being honest. Honesty is an attribute of the truly brave, and thus a privilege of the very few.
Still no sign of your winged friend. Sure it understood what you wanted?
Dead certain. Let's wait a bit longer. It'll return soon, don't doubt that for a moment.
What's you guys' favorite Witcher set? I like the bear set, the aesthetic and the combat style. My favorite one is probably the cat in terms of fighting style.
Ever vigilant,
But
even in his sleep.
I don't know, I just don't like the vibe of it.
Are you absolutely
hood and
certain
shit
they
like
don't
that.
administer a few of our genes during the trial of the grasses?
As far as I know.
Far as I know, none. Now what you got for me?
You were right. No kobolds or mamoons for miles around.
Knew it.
Allow me to finish. You see, there's this spotted white. It haunts an abandoned residence in the Caraberta woods.
Impossible. My brethren hunted down every last spotted white before I was born.
Then it seems you must revise your knowledge of spotted whites. For somehow this one managed to survive your brethren's onslaught. It seems I know this home it haunts. Recall a tale about it. Locals believe the place cursed. Perhaps that's how the whites survived entirely unmolested.
Not a curse.
Know anything else about this curse?
I don't recall much in particular. Really don't attach much importance to such things. It was mentioned to me as an anecdote, no more.
Come on, search your memory. Something, anything could be important.
I believe it had a relation to hunger, or perhaps greed, rapacity. Someone was punished for something.
Textbook definition of a curse, pretty much.
Sorry, Geralt, I try not to clutter my mind with the details of every far-fetched tale I happen to hear. What are your thoughts?
A specimen of a species thought long extinct, and a curse in one place. That a coincidence, or are they related?
Ah, professional curiosity. Personally, I've nothing against you delving into this dilemma, but please remember we need the whites' saliva. Nothing beyond that.
Anything else about this thing?
Whites rarely appear in the woods, even less likely to find them in abandoned human homes.
I like the detail that Regis, the vampire, has a fucking head of garlic on him.
This might not be a spotted white after all. Your little helper might have made a mistake.
I sincerely doubt it. Ravens are devilishly intelligent creatures, and they've highly developed observational skills.
What exactly did they observe?
The area around the estate, it's covered in spoons.
Spoons.
Spare me the skeptical smile. I'm but the bearer of this news. Or perhaps this spotted white is a hoarder. Or the spoons are somehow related to the curse.
I did collect a lot of spoons, because I've already been to that place.
Let's do this. Start making your decoction while I go get some saliva from...
Do you imagine the white will simply sell you some?
Worst case scenario, I'll bring you its salivary glands. They ought to do as well.
For a moment there, I imagined you asking the white to spit into a vial. Quite amusing as a thought, but the salivary glands will do fine indeed.
So,
Hope
see you
so.
later.
Yes, till later. I shall start by perusing some tomes.
Tomes? Thought you were gonna make this decoction.
We require one last ingredient. Alas, obtaining it could prove a trifle toilsome. Thus, I hope to identify a suitable alternative.
All right. Good luck.
And to you, my friend.
Okay, so we've got these three sets, which are like the pretty much strongest. Got Griffin, Cat, and Bear. I think we'll go... I think I'll wear the Griffin set. Fight guy. Art intensity is kind of dead. Got that. Igni intensity is pretty fucking big. does increase. This here, sign intensity and stamina regen. Our stamina regen is gonna be nuts to butts. All this stuff on. And Resolve and Undying are really useful overall. And that's the build we're gonna go fight the white with. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, that's... This is the way. Let's take the moment to read up on these things. Beast Proclair. Find spotted white. Necrophage, I'm guessing. Spotted white. We have fought a white. Fucked up, but... So it seems like it's weak to Igni and Irden. 8. The thing I have equipped here is, yeah, this to just drain enemy stamina, which is helpful follow up. Our offensive onslaught. Have I actually maxed out all of these? Grandmaster. That seems like I have. I don't plan on upgrading the swords because I like to use relic swords more. Especially the ones that I have, which are the best ones. I've been told... I've seen people say that the bear set is the strongest in the game, but frankly, this is just... There is literally no counter to just blasting the fuck out of somebody with signs. I don't even need to draw my sword. Actually, you know what? I could actually go with this. Yeah. Organization. All of the intensity ones here, Ard, and this, when drawn, 50% of the damage dealt from my increasing my sign damage, which is gonna be huge.
Do you prefer to go by Geralt of Rivia or the Butcher of Blaviken?
Don't pick a fight you're gonna lose. We'll see. And after this, I still want to play Oblivion, and then I want to play Kingdom Come 2, play through all of the DLCs.
This man is dying. Help me.
What's going on?
And he looks dead.
The dressings, bandages, where did I put them?
Dead.
Forget it. Bandages won't do him any good.
What? Oh, but he breathed still a moment ago.
Mm-hmm. Breathed his last then. Bled to death. Legs broken. Femoral arteries ruptured. Wound like that, you're dead in minutes.
Gods.
What happened here exactly?
I was rolling through, fully loaded, when I heard screams. This one crawled towards the road, then drooped to the ground, lost consciousness. I jumped down to help him, dress his wounds. Then you appeared.
Pretty admirable stopping to help a stranger.
Truthfully, when I saw him, I considered it might be an ambush. The thought entered my mind, I near decided to crack the whip. But to abandon a man in need? It's simply not the decent thing to do.
Decent enough in many other places, believe me.
Toussaint.
Before you go on, clean your hands thoroughly
Lucky.
and burn your shirt. Might also want to rub some time on your body to be sure. The smell of blood might attract ghouls otherwise.
Who might you be, precisely?
A
Witcher.
witcher.
Oh. Do you expect some beast might have killed him?
That out.
See what we have here. Legs broken, but cause of death's the wound. Small but deep, edges unfrayed. Either a thrust weapon or a thick claw. Maybe a wyvern's. Tough to say, and... breastplate's unusual. Dented. It's got a patina.
An antiquity, I believe. I deal in these things, so... what's puzzling is, why did he don it?
Not likely to learn that from him. Might
Ah.
even know where he came from. Got work to do, so long.
Wait, I will come with you.
Why would you do that?
So be it. But stay close, keep it down, and don't touch a thing.
Okay. Extreme cosplay. I mean, I'm down.
Damn it.
Good
Servant,
gods.
stabbed to death. Over a dozen blows with a sharp object. Silver tape mortar. Elven engravings.
The houses of Toussaint.
What the hell's this? Setting for a banquet?
It seems so. What's your suspicion? Did none survive? Gods.
Torso punctured with great force. Blow pierced hardened steel. Man on the high road. Breastplate was identical. Throats massacred. One mighty blow. Shield along sides old and dented. Sword ceremonial. And Shay handiwork clearly. Ceremonial bowls. For little sacrifices.
Of what? Please, do not say humans.
Ceremonial bowls. For little sacrifices.
Of what? Please, do not say humans.
Burn marks. Some that catch fire. Explode. Strong stench. Multiple wounds on the body. All puncture wounds, but hard to tell what caused them. Victim's human, but the attire's elven.
Are you certain? How did he come by it? We've so few non-humans in Toussaint.
Fled, then dropped to the ground to douse the flames. Didn't manage. Burnt smells growing fainter. Might have been another luckier soul managed to flee. Doublet scorched. Wriggled out of it, tossed it, then ran on.
Yo.
Perhaps there's no one inside after.
I know you're in there. Breathing's loud and clear. Open up. We mean you no harm.
Already done Heart of Stone? Yes.
They remain there?
You. Who are they?
Listen, I'm a witcher. I'm here to help you. But if that's gonna happen, you gotta answer some questions first.
I'll probably want to get some dice. I'll want to see what the set looks with the different colors and then.
Spirits. It all occurred of a sudden. We were staging a scene, the death of paying homage. There was a flash of light that blinded me completely. I heard cries, though saw nothing. Then felt my own robes were in flames. I broke and ran, threw off my doublet, leapt in here and it shut and locked the door behind me. They pounded on the door. I thought they would get through. I thought I was done for, but in the end...
I think blue suits Griffin very nicely. You.
Who are you exactly?
And you know, it kind of fits with the signs.
Faucher Plamondon de Severan, Lord of these lands, and Chairman of the Society of Friends of the History of Tucson. We meet here annually to mark the anniversary of the Elfin Homage. But something like this, why, it's a first.
So while reenacting a scene from the past, somehow, unintentionally, you summoned a specter, a Korgorath, or a tube, maybe.
What? What now?
Best thing? You gotta do it again, of course.
Are you mad? Would you have this thing kill us?
No, don't want it to kill anyone. Precisely why I gotta do my job. Summon it again, whatever it is, and tend to it once and for all.
Probably leave the bear set undyed and dyed the cat red and the griffin blue.
Momentous event, the surrender of Tucson's last elfin king. You will need at least 3 individuals.
Ah.
Damn it.
Master, if what you say is truth, then I was the cause of this massacre.
Gods have us in their care.
Let's get to work. Start by clearing the corpses. Got some time. Won't start the reenactment before nightfall. Things of this sort are a lot more likely to work after dusk. One last thing, though. My pay.
Understood. Just keep the date.
I really do think it's funny how Geralt will always go, and by the way, don't forget, money.
Sit in for King Ludovic upon the elfin throne, while you, Witcher, will play the Enche ruler. We must don the costumes. All must be just right.
Divethaf, the Elven King, hosted Ludovic in his own palace upon his own throne, amidst the blinding glow of a plethora of torches. Divethaf laid at Ludovic's feet a loaf of binnen and elfin bread, thus granting humans rule over seat-yielding lands. Divethaf filled the ornate ceremonial bowls with elven wine, Gwinoet, the sweetest blood of the land that had been torn from him. Long last, the Elfin King grasped his sword and shield, thus symbolically passing command of his armies to humans. The Elfin King, erect in his pride, drew his blade and dropped to his knees, thus acknowledging his final defeat. Ludovic then spake.
I accept your allegiance and shall return in 1 year's time to...
Oh, shit.
Look! Look! The statues!
Impossible. God's mother!
Not your lucky.
Ow. Puta. Ow. Fucker. I couldn't move. I couldn't move. Bitch just got me. The fuck? Do a damn thing. Ow. Stop it. Stop it. There, fire. Fuck you. I think the ice, careful about this. There. Oh my god, dude. Fucking shit. I think the ice is stronger than this. By a lot. Dude, fuck off! Like, I can't fucking play if you just fucking one-shot me. God damn, this is a fucking hard-ass encounter. Fuck.
Too late to surrender.
Fuck. I can't move. Ow! Fucking. Careful. Fire. Irden. There you go. I am switching back to this, cause a lot more damage on and okay. Does give me quite a bit of durability. Actually, there. There's one that also, yeah, focus to this. Yeah, Damn, though, that was a fight.
The
Got one shot.
skull
Yeah, yeah.
came
The veterans
alive.
were like, whoop!
By what witchcraft?
Dunno. Specialize in killing monsters. Reviving them, not so much.
I may know what happened. The statues, you see. This Devethef was to pay tribute to humans, producing statues of this sort each year. Yet he did so but once, for he perished in the massacre of non-humans at the foot of Mount Gorgon in the year 782. It's fortunate he did too, as Devethef had planned Ludovic's downfall, for he sculpted not statues, but columns that masqueraded as such. Columns activated with words said in homage. Columns that would have turned the king and his bodyguards into so much colorful confetti.
Typical. Treachery embodied. Elves. Psheh.
Damn right. Those are no
You're
better,
no
though.
better. Elves were just defending their territory. You humans took it, but you still weren't sated. Had to cut the elves down, every last one.
You? What does that mean? You're a man as we are.
Yeah, in a way. Just ashamed to have to admit it sometimes.
Your words? They're wrong, Witcher. But I'll not let you leave empty-handed.
Farewell.
I do kind of hate the amount of self-hating that you can see in the writing of both the setting of The Witcher and just kind of Geralt himself. It's very clear that Sapkowski thought very little of his own culture and surroundings and very highly of anything that he wasn't immediately in front of. Or immediately confronted of on a daily basis. The Nilfgaardians, a foreign country, were extremely cultured, much more so than the filthy northerners. Which, you know, the northern realms are representative of Poland, to which, you know, Sapkowski being Polish, if I'm not mistaken. Am I retarded about that one? I don't think I am. I think that's accurate. But, yeah, it just kind of... You can very clearly see it. The native culture is dumb and barbaric and uncultured. Meanwhile, every single culture that you know, isn't the native one is infinitely more educated, infinitely more polite, infinitely more eloquent. The elves are righteous resistances, fight in righteous resistance. So
Never a good omen.
if you actually look at the actions of the elves, they were essentially terrorists even before everything started. They started the war between them and the humans because they were afraid of the humans, and then they fucking lost, and somehow it's the humans' fault that they won. The humans committed a massacre against the elves, and initially you think, oh, okay, yeah, that's a bad thing. Like, you don't even have to think about it. That's just, yeah, the elves are not in the wrong there. They were victimized. And then you find out that the elves literally just kept attacking people and were extremely aggressive. To the point that eventually, you know, the humans got sick of it and attacked them. And it's really... it's weird how the whole thing seems to be built off of humans bad, but also everything that actually happens seems to not be
Some kind of
started by the humans.
a message trying to tell me something. None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall sate you. Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror. Sounds like a curse, all right. Somebody's clearly obsessed. Regis mentioned the place might be cursed. Can't be a coincidence. Need to look around.
One thing I do like is the magic setting, especially like the curses and the stuff like that.
Find a way to collect some white saliva. White's obsessed. A real collector. Thoroughbred. Spoon's incredible. The craftsmanship. Must have graced a rich man's table.
For a few days now, I've been having dizzy spells. I've never experienced anything like this before. If it carries on, although I can't stand witchcraft and sorcery, I'll have to visit a herbalist. Dizziness has not gone away. Worst of all, I've been joined by pain, so strong that at times I cannot see. To the herbalist. Impulsive old crone looked at me like she had seen a monster. She gave me some cursed mixture that I have to drink twice a day. It's not helping. Today, like every day, I looked in the mirror and was lost for words. I usually check that I don't have any wrinkles or bags under my eyes. Today, there are no wrinkles. But I'd rather that there were. I have hair growing on my breasts. Ew. It's horrible. Gotta be because of those damned herbs. Went to the herbalist to smash her face in, but her chambers were empty. Know what would happen to me and legged it. My family is starting to suspect something, although I'm cutting the hair back, which is growing back faster and faster. Tried to put the idea out of my head, but I can't hold it back any longer. Maybe it wasn't the herbs that have led to this, but a curse placed upon me by an old beggar whom I had chased off once. Find out. Hire someone who can find the herbalist. I think it's getting hard to write. Loneliness. Family. Eat. Spoon. Nothing. Eat. Hurts. Mirror. Lies.
Poor girl. Realized she was changing into a monster. Recorded it in her diary. Poignant. Smashed mirror. As if someone couldn't stand to look at themselves. The monster. Journal's author, maybe?
Like it?
No spoon you have shall say to you. Whatever lives here treated that literally. Still searching for the right spoon. Spoon, pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old.
Spoon key.
Sophisticated crafting. Tag bears a description. White's a true collector.
Spoontaneous profits. So many things in Witcher universe is a tragedy. Yeah. This advised the item up for auction. An antique spoon key forged at the Christopherson and Sons workshop in 1210. Big ol' circus. Check on that.
Skeletons. Doubt they came here willingly. This have anything to do with the curse? None shall sit and dine with you at your table. It makes sense. Right on, bit right off. Teeth all knocked out. Somebody tried to force feed him. Broken neck. Indentation in the skull's lateral surface. Smacked in the head with something heavy. No claw or fang marks. Probably choked to death. Woman's name scratched into this wooden spoon. Romantic.
Dear Master Levasier, I know you track outlaws for pay. I have an unusual assignment. But you wonder why I've drawn you here. Why we cannot meet in person. See, in my present situation, any kind of meeting is very risky. Me, as for the... For I'm afflicted by a curse, or, as I hope, why I've turned to you, side effects of medicine given to me some time ago by a herbalist. After I visited this herbalist, she disappeared without a trace. I desperately wish to understand my illness, so I wish to hire you to find her. When you do, learn as much from her as you can about the medicine she gave me. My suffering is a result of her wickedness. Make her provide an antidote. I assure you I have ample wealth and will reward you with no small part of it for your services. Turns out my suffering is not the fault of the herbalist. Please let her go. I will then have a different task for you. Because this shall mean I am afflicted by a terrible curse which only the gods can cure. I believe it was upon me by a certain beggar who came by the manor while I was hosting a soiree for a few friends. If you can find that vagrant, pay you double. Sadly, all I remember of him is that he sold mirrors. She got fuckled by Gauntero Dim. Have fun at swimming. I am aware this is not much aid for your hunt, yet I trust in your considerable talents and I wish you luck. By the way, lady, I figured out why my PC was crashing. Oh, laddie. Why? What was happening? Mine was crashing the other... Like, remember how I was bitching, like, a while ago? My PC kept crashing? Yeah, it's because when I opened it up to clean it a while ago, and I put it back, I didn't do it.
Actually does seem like a White's lair. Bit atypical, but still. Cauldron should be somewhere around here. Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one.
CPU is overheating. Ooh, that's... Why is it doing that? Just old? Or are you doing something wrong?
White's obsessed. Real collector. Thoroughbred. Cauldron I was looking for. White's not particularly tidy. Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old. Cauldron's empty, unfortunately. Regis needs some brew. Afraid he won't get that. No choice but to hide and wait for the saliva glands and their bearer. Need a spot that'll let me observe the cauldron. Table set. White, who lives here, is getting ready for some sort of feast.
Probably bad cooling an old
Lives
paste.
here.
Even though I refreshed the paste like 10 months ago.
And it's been trying desperately to lift it. Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one.
That is a lot of spoons. Lot of spoons.
White's obsessed. Real collector. Thoroughbred. Thousands of them here. White's been a collector for years.
Key required. Is the spoon key not meant for that one? That's disappointing as shit.
Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old.
Wish there were more special spoons. Only like 3. And they're all just ordinary.
Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one.
Alright, let's hide. We're gonna heal the white. We're gonna cure her of whiteness. He's gonna become a scholar. And a scientist. Try to lift the curtain. Just a person.
I'm not gonna hurt you. Wanna help? I've seen the words of the curse on the walls. Think I know how to lift it.
It is so very obviously a person. Like, it's afraid, but it's also, like, defensive. Like, you stole my food, you bitch! That's mine!
To sit at the table with you, right? Well, I'm gonna be your guest now. Your willing guest.
Oh, he's eating? Alright. Share! It looks so cute, dude. Let's eat the curse. Exact wording.
Need to get this right. Words of the curse were, none shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall say to you, never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror.
Mirror and spoons. So, no spoons. I need spoon.
We can't use spoons.
No spoon.
No, that won't work. You've been looking for a spoon that would feed you, but there's no such spoon. We need to eat without spoons.
Thank you, Jack. I love its movements. It's so fucking cute, dude. Literally such a fucking cutie. And yeah, that shit must fucking hit like a fucking truck.
Open your eyes. You need to see your likeness.
Get cured, fucktard.
Think
And it maxes out your toxicity too.
Quite like I expected. Need to see what happened to the white. Won't be hard to find given its stench.
Geralt is the most wholesome and dangerous person all in the same package. Most of the most dangerous people you know are. Most of the most dangerous people you'll meet. Ah, puta que pariu, cara. Anda cá. Puta do cão. Stupid dog. Old now.
Easy. Not gonna hurt you.
Eat. I must eat.
I'll take you someplace safe.
We're gonna go hang out with a vampire. And it's gonna be okay. Trust. Oh, we're going to Coro Bianco. Oh.
So I took her by the hand and led her here. Seemed the only sensible place for her.
You did the right thing, sir. She should recover quickly here. Don't worry, sir. I shall see to everything. She is safe here and in good hands. She'll soon be back on her feet.
Might actually take a while. She hadn't eaten anything in over 100 years when I found her.
Horrid. Whatever brought this about?
Told me her story on the way here. Her name's Marlena. She was once the very beautiful and proud heiress to the Trastamara estate. One evening, when she was holding a banquet for friends, a beggar came to her gate seeking alms. He had a bowl and a spoon with him. He sat outside her fence and waited.
I've heard of the custom. An ancient rite of hospitality that obliges one to give food and drink to such a guest lest he depart hungry. To neglect the custom is to bring great misfortune down upon oneself.
Marlena didn't care a whit for the old customs. She drove the man off, saying she'd rather feed the leftovers from her feast to her dogs than to give the beggar anything. The beggar then broke his spoon, cast a curse. She was beautiful, so he said she'd never wish to look at herself in the mirror again. Since she adored feasts, he swore no one would ever wish to sit and dine with her. And as she even refused him the crumbs from her table, he swore she'd never find a spoon in the world that would sate her hunger.
Why is there an ant on my screen? There isn't.
Lifting the curse was hardly
But there is now. Meh, 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 meh. Thinking, figured out. Tell you the story.
Curses are tricky. They play on irony. Always gotta figure out what the catch is. Marlena had spent
Long time no
decades
see,
looking for a
man.
way to
Yeah.
lift it.
Been a while.
Transformed into a wight, she stole spoons and lured folk into her home, trying each time to get them to dine with her. Didn't work.
So what did?
Someone had to sit down and share a meal with her, of their own free will. They had to eat without using spoons, and make her look at her reflection.
That's it? That was all it required?
Simplest solutions are sometimes the last that come to mind. Besides, when you're a wight, it's pretty damn hard to find willing human company for a feast.
I imagine so. But, most importantly, it is now over. Please, don't worry. She will be in good
Didn't know you play
hands.
Witcher. Oh yeah. Pretty much every
Thanks.
like large scale RPG I've played. Out of it. But we have a smidge of extra game sound. And this is New Game Plus. I have no plans. Go into New Game Plus again. Literally just so I'm level 100 for the new DLC that's totally coming. So, we've got Witcher 1 outfit, which is what the Manticore set is. We've got the Witcher 3 outfit. And this is kind of almost Witcher 2 outfit. Got this here. Probably have enough money to go Grandmaster the Forgotten Wolf set as well. I feel like Iris commemorates my victory over Master Mirrors.
I thank you. So tasty. Oh, so good.
I do wish there was an extra place to put armor on. I do want this here, but I also want to put the armor of Tesha Mutna here. This fight was so damn annoying too. What, the Master Mirror? A little. Oh, right here. I'm gonna move this armor over here then. It wasn't that bad, I think. Okay. But yeah, honestly, if you know what it is, you kind of just go for it. It is not that. But you do have to know. I can't put the caretaker spade here. Because it doesn't count as a sword. Alright. Alright, fair enough. That's fair. More of this. I wish we could put roach trophy on these ones, but I can't. Oh, correct me if I'm wrong, but is the ant body in your model from the Baki? No, it's from One Punch Man. The big dude. One of my favorites because he's muscled. Like muscle. Michael Jackson had nothing to do with it. What? If you know, I didn't expect the fight to be an Easter egg hunt for the man in the mirror. Yeah, fair. That's fair. If you don't know, it does kind of go, wait, what the fuck am I supposed to do? But like, honestly though, it very much tells you that it is, that it's gonna be a bit of an annoyance. Because it's clearly meant to be a riddle. Like, I remember that I was able to solve it my first time, because I was like, oh, okay, so I gotta find a mirror. I was just trying to find a mirror. Found a mirror. Okay, we're missing. Alright, we're gonna go sell this stuff, and I actually need to do some enchanting. Also some dyeing. Gotta do some dyes. So let's go to Metnegate. I feel like the dyeing is a little bit more important. We just need 3 more of each. The blue and the...
I stock the larder of the Duchessa herself.
Night, laugh, and wine.
Appearances deceive.
All right.
What do you...
Okay, no, cannot dismantle. Well, let's get some more of the money that all of these armors. Should I pre-purchase Neo 3 Deluxe, which is $100, or wait for it to be released after 3 days? Always.
Farewell.
Good luck.
Never pre-purchase. Unless there's like a specific pre-order bonus that you want, never pre-order. Because there's no reason for it, right? Like, it's not like it's gonna run out. Just wait a week. Wait a week. Wait a week. If the game is actually as good as you expect it to be. The literal only 2 games that I ever pre-ordered without it being for a specific in-game reward was Elden Ring and Space Marine 2 because I wanted to support it. That was it. I wanted to support Space Marine. Oh, Baldur's Gate 3. Although I guess I kind of got an in-game reward for Baldur's Gate 3, but still.
The world's never in.
Wouldn't mind.
What says the note that says the content may be available for free later on, and when they say maybe, then it's 100% going to be.
Another month Feria.
Appreciate. protection's real nice for Quen, just focus, hard focus Quen. That one. I guess these are. Funny if the red armor die is a relic and the armor is. Wonder why. Grab these because we're gonna shove them into bear set.
Thanks.
Yeah. That's an additional 60% Quen intensity on top of 30 from this one.
The world's never...
Wouldn't...
Now, the question is, what do I put on the sword? Now, we could increase the chance of burning on it, but I don't feel like it needs it. It already has a 15% chance, and I hit enough times that that's gonna happen. I bleed on hit when I'm doing a build focused on that. So I guess I could do poison. It has plenty of armor. I don't want to do sign intensity. Adrenaline gain, man. Attack power, man. I feel like the correct thing is severance. Get extra whirl range. Zoria, Veles, and peril. Zoria, Veles, peril. Zoria. Veles. And peril. There you go. Very nice. Now, I don't know what I'll shove into the Griffin armor. Because I've got it doing the Ard one, but I feel like the Ard one is not that strong, so maybe Igni might. Like, spread it around a bunch. Like, this is a really good one. So's this. Foes set alight by Igni explode when they die and ignite nearby foes. Eh. I'll think about it. But if I do that, I'll switch out of the Ard build with it. Speaking of. Okay. So, because we always want Delusion, and then Exploding Shield and extra Quen intensity, so that adds up to 60 plus 60, 120% extra. That. Good. Then we get these two. We get these two. Fleet-footed. Extra adrenaline. And resolve. Counterattack is nice. But, I don't know. Since I already kind of knock everybody to the ground as soon as I parry them. Yeah, like this. Regardless, I Need to go to the bathroom. I also need to buy some of those dyes that I talked about.
What did you bring?
So I am gonna go to the bathroom.
Take care now. Go.
And I will. Go back. Okay, I'm back. Cove 2 may be a flop. People say the first is better. Oh, that's not good. That is not good at all. That's not very good, because the first one was not amazing. First one was okay, but it was not amazing. Like, by any means. I think I can make some dyes. Yeah, I can. Okay. So I need to make the blue ones. Some ether. Ether! Alright, and then I need dye solution. How do I... Gotta play for myself to judge a game. Yeah. That's how you... A lot of people who kind of just jump on the bad game because other people say it. Me personally, I will say a game is bad if it looks too much like Veilguard. So, you know, that's Bloodlines 2, Fable, the new one. That's Morals of Avium. There's stuff like that. I recommend trying it cracked first, and if you like it, then buy it. Remember, most of the time, I'm a hypocrite that's saying I don't like games because I never played it. Sometimes you just know that you won't like it. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes the game's just ass, and you can tell. Like, I don't need to eat a dookie to know that it's gonna taste like dookie. It is as simple as that. I don't need to literally eat the poo-poo to understand that I don't want to eat the poo-poo.
Think your friend's hand will make for a nice broth?
You've clearly honed your sense of humor. But we are not cannibals, Geralt. I took a fragment of tissue from the hand. It will suffice to prepare some resonance.
What did you do with the rest?
I cremated it, as our codex commands. A raven told me you'd acquired the necessary ingredient.
Pretty helpful creatures. Call on them often?
I try not to overdo it. They can be so useful. As they were
BG3
now,
is not a
but
bad.
I merely needed to be sure.
But
I'd
yeah,
arrive in
I
time.
absolutely can understand. Like, the bear sex was just a little bit too much.
Thanks for the thought. Gonna need much longer to finish brewing resonance? Mentioned a last ingredient, too. What about that?
That, I fear, might prove troublesome. You see, to use the concoction to summon the memories of one, the solution must contain the blood of another specimen of the same species.
Shouldn't be a problem. I happen to know a higher vampire who should be willing to help. Right?
I knew you mentioned the bear sex. You did it, didn't you?
That's
No.
simple, I'm afraid. While you were away, I tried my damnedest to identify...
Banged every woman who could be banged, though.
Alas,
All of them.
none
Not them all.
such exists.
Not sure I
In one
understand.
playthrough, too. I was a demon.
Can't we just draw some of your blood?
The blood must be in an agitated state. As I'm certain you know, higher vampires can change their corporeal shell. As our flesh changes, so does our blood's chemical composition. To make a long story short, I shall need to induce in myself a state of strong psychokinetic arousal. In brief, madness, rabidity. And that stands to be very, very dangerous.
Dangerous? Why? I mean, you'll still be you, right?
True, but I should be highly agitated, in a state of fury. You know better than I that fury cannot be controlled. If you've ever seen an enraged vampire, you know very well that all who
Rage
find
cannot be
themselves
controlled.
alive
Fury.
will be in grave danger.
How will
Fighting.
we handle that? I'd rather not have you lunge at me, claws extended.
That makes two of us. But worry not. I've thought it through very thoroughly. Details to follow soon.
All right.
We shall visit Tesha Mudna, an ancient vampire estate. There we will find cages suspended in the air. I will enter one, be confined. You will lure beasts there. Beasts you will then kill. The bloodletting should prove profuse. Abundant enough so that the blood scent will drive me mad. Wild.
Tell me more of Tesha Mudna.
Shamudna. What's it like?
It is a place of torment.
I kind of want to do it again. Like, just do another playthrough where I just romance
This world.
Karlach, Lae'zel, and Shadowheart, even though Shadowheart is the superior romance and it's not even close.
Human blood. That in one night he could imbibe an entire village. This brought trouble on the entire species. Common folk wearied quickly of living in constant fear. They began to hunt us. Seek the aid of mages and witches in tracking us down.
So what? Not like they could ever hope to kill you.
But they were bothersome. Forgive the comparison, but when did you last enjoy mosquitoes buzzing around your head? In any case, the other vampires decided...
The only reason I don't like it is it combines two things that I only do separately. Turn-based and dice roll. I play a game that has one, but not both.
Was thus outfitted in the dungeons of Tesha.
I'm pretty sure every single turn-based game has dice rolls.
A cage made entirely of a special alloy of silver, dalvinite, and meteorite steel. Kagmar was captured and locked in the cage. Sat there over 2 centuries, driven to fury time after time, never able to escape. Thus I know the cage will withstand the fury to which we shall drive my humble being.
See no reason to dawdle. Tesham.
Art Tuner absolutely fucking shook at the idea of somebody who doesn't play
One
D&D.
last thing.
Motherfucker can't even compute it. It's just like, what?
What was that?
Yes.
Blood. Oh, the last favor the Raven did me. I've also taken some Sancurium, a solution that sharpens one's sense of smell. 1 drop of blood shall smell like a gallon to me now.
You crazy? You're a recovering addict.
Your outrage warms my heart, Geralt, but you must remain calm.
I did play D&D when I was a child, but it was IRL, D&D acting, not the board game. So, LARPing. Nice, that's cool.
As things stand, the die is cast. High time we set off for Tesha Mudna. My head's spinning already, and you're starting to smell quite tasty.
And you're starting to scare me.
He could have literally waited until we were in Tesha Mutna to do this. I fail to see why he needed to do this now. I think he just wanted to freak us the fuck out. Which, to be fair, I would have done the same shit. Yeah, Ursine set is really good for fighting, the way I have it built, Ursine set is really freaking good at fighting, monsters.
Sure you know what you're doing?
I can only hope I do. Please, let's go. The longer we delay, the less control I shall have of my faculties. I'd really prefer not to hurt you.
You lead.
Which game are you referring to? I mean, he's just talking about turn-based games in general. A turn-based game with a that doesn't have it.
Scurvers must be getting close to their feeding ground.
Correct. I told you there'd be danger. Beyond this wall lies
An ancient vampire dungeon. Seen a lot of things in my time. Nothing quite like this, though.
I feel honored. A man with such a wealth of experience, yet I'm about to show him something new. Now, to open it.
I think it's really cool that Regis is like one of the very few characters we ever encountered that is outright just way stronger than Geralt. The only guy I can think of that doesn't was on the Game Boy. Yeah, like Pokemon and stuff like that. And even that has like a chance to miss with some attacks.
Tricky mechanisms, a vampire hideout, fortified, secure. Must have been important to your species once, Toussaint.
It shall always be so. During the conjunction, the gate from our world into this one opened upon this land and no other. This was the first place we saw.
Oh, the champion of Tesha Mutna. I am he who serves the tribe, exalted above men. I renounce you. Uplifted above men, I become keeper of my flock. Filled with strength, I turn my sword against the enemies of the tribe. I am master and slave. I am executor of the will of the tribe. I accept the sword and this armor so I can serve the tribe. Hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Fucking fucks, dude. It's not nearly as tanky as the Urzine, but the health recovery, and it's almost, holy shit, that's actually almost as good as the fucking Toussaint Knight Steel Sword. Actually really nice. And the armor looks sick.
The author observed humans, their behavior, over the many years he spent breeding them. Morally suspect though it may be, it's a thorough survey of the topic.
This place. There's evil here. Death hangs in the air.
Yes. Great many beings have breathed their last here.
Glyphs are carved into the rock. Coated with blood used to be. They mean something?
They're emblems, symbols of, what you would call tribes, dispersed throughout the world after the conjunction. My ancestors placed...
Battery Cage versus free-range humans. HSR, Honkai Star Rail. Expedition 33, oh yeah, that's a good point. I played E33 and it was pretty good. I don't think it deserved GOTY over Kingdom Come 2, but I can see why it won GOTY. Because the people who judge those games are movie people who don't actually give a shit about video games. Like, they don't actually play video games that much, they're literally just movies. In recent decades, many of us have come to believe that a much more effective way to good quality human blood than hunting individuals is their systematic, controlled husbandry. Apart from the obvious advantages, such as being eat, crossbreeds, individuals can obtain offspring with the best hemoglobin. Another clear advantage to breeding human flocks is that domestic humans held in confinement as opposed to those in their natural habitat, i.e. villages and towns, become aggressive and therefore less troublesome. When it comes to farming humans, there are various schools, of which two seem to have gained the widest acceptance in times, namely battery cage and husbandry. This thesis describes in detail the advantages and disadvantages as well as the methods of carrying out each type of breeding. In introduction, it is worth mentioning the basic differences between both types. Battery cage human husbandry, described very accurately and in detail in the book Human Husbandry, is the placing of several male and female individuals in a close, restricted space, permanent access to air, food, and water. This form of breeding differs from free range in that the flock is not permitted to leave the breeding area and is held captive the entirety of their lives. Free range, on the other hand, involves leaving the flock in its natural habitat or creating a habitat that simulates it closely, i.e. creating villages, more on which found in the chapter Human Villages, establishing a herd, and then making the herd psychologically or physically dependent on the owner. The effective method for making a human individual dependent is guaranteeing its safety and permanent access to high-quality feed. Worth adding that a human that trusts its owner does not feel fear and does not defend itself when having its blood drunk, which limits the production of noradrenaline and cortisol, which have a negative impact on the... Furthermore, it may happen that a domesticated free range may feel a certain pleasure when its owner drinks its blood, most likely associated with sexual tension, which causes an intensification in the blood's favor. Also, why the fuck is that grab tab? Oh yeah, I agreed to this sec. I'm not actually making use of that. Give me just a moment. So, we're still missing the gloves for the Tesha Mutna set. I feel like the mask should not be.
Seems your kind assembled a peculiar little library.
Indeed, though I personally did not lay a hand to it.
Said this one? Which tribe's this?
Garisham. My tribe, and Deadloves. We both remained in this part of the world.
Whose is this cliff?
Amarun. They ventured beyond the sea.
What's this symbol mean?
It's the symbol of the Tadet.
Fucking.
Want a break from the ads?
You're a piece of shit. Fuck you. Conversation with lower being. Transcript between Master Isahiel Hildegrad, the human being. Who are you? My name is Alex Viscount. Why is all your skin trimmed? Scared, sir. Don't know what fear is, sir. Mastered your language. What is fear? Feeling that destroys every other feeling. Controls your head and your heart. Thought it was a kind of pain. I've carried out tests in my laboratory with people and discovered that a mother subject to appropriate stimuli is forget about her child and think how to avoid pain. So fear would be no, pain rules the body, but fear is born in the heart. It's very interesting. I think I'll have to examine your heart in the laboratory. Been examined. Examine. Out and subject for examination. Oh, that kill me. Mortality is a convenience, but it's not me who created your species, and I am not responsible for excessive frailty. Conversation was carried out in human language and such it was transcripted, not neat. Notes of a Tesha Mutna on a piece of parchment that fell from the pocket of one of the monsters. Have a lump of coal. I'd write this in my own blood, but I have hardly any left. Cold. Every third day they come and open my veins, after which I cannot go on much longer. The next cage I hear the howls of terrified people. By the strength I would smash my head against the bars. Hope I won't go on much. Alloys from the cage next to me died yesterday. Drank them to death. I've irritated them because I heard them arguing in their language. They brought new people. Did the supply of fresh blood arrive? They were in for my only comfort that I know already. I won't have to live through the terror that I felt the first time they came. Not their seen such metal. Silvery. That horrifying. So this is the armor of a vampire. It looks nice.
And this one? Which tribe's this?
Garisham. My tribe, and Deadlouse. We both remain.
Alright. Let's, fuck up some monsters, eh?
Charming place. But what are all those cages for? Mentioned one vampire being kept here.
Yes, well, you see, humanitarians is something my ancestors were not. They concluded Kagmar would best be punished if he were tormented with the scent of blood he could not taste. Thus, they also kept humans here. Humans whose blood they slowly let. Kagmar ranted and raged in pain as those humans slowly bled to death.
They treated them like livestock. Live bait.
I'd like to be able to turn back time, deny it, but alas, I can do neither. Feel shame for my brethren. That is all I can do.
Don't take it so hard. Nothing you could have done about it. Let's get to work.
Well, that was awkward. Fine. I prepared the bait. Please be so kind and place it, ideally at the tunnel entrances. The scent will spread most effectively then. Place the bait at the tunnel entrances. Monsters will catch its scent more quickly.
I wonder if having the shield out does anything.
Send shivers.
It was the natural order of things. The place reeked of death and it attracted necrophages.
Three done. One left. Think this'll work?
I certainly hope so. Its stench is so thick, I'm waiting it carries clear to Novigrad.
I think that's just because you drugged yourself.
This'll hold. Doesn't look like anything special.
I told you, Kagmar thrashed about inside it for over 2 centuries. Appearances can be deceiving.
Bait set. What now?
Oh, I thought that'd be a ring.
Maybe we need a safe.
I wish to see the cutscene. For obvious reasons.
Three done. One left. Think this'll work?
I certainly hope so. Its stench is so thick, I wager it carries clear to Novigrad.
This'll hold. Doesn't look like anything special.
I told you, Kagmar thrashed about inside it for over 2 centuries. Appearances can be deceiving.
Bait set. What now?
Goes inside.
Enter the cage. You must chain me inside. The bars are made of an alloy that will prevent me from transforming into mist.
Kinda thought you wouldn't want to.
I shall be in great pain. My sole thought being to stop that pain. I cannot know what I will do. We must hurry. The beasts have caught the scent. Also, my head started spinning.
That the blood?
Someone who's never experienced a vampire's bloodlust does not know the true meaning of thirst.
I never want to. Alright. Let's cut some hose.
Maybe we need a safe word. You know, something you'll say when you can't take it anymore.
And what would you do once I uttered it?
Don't know. Calm you down. Somehow. We just smelled the blood.
Damn, they fucked my ass up. I suck.
Three done. One left. Think this'll work?
I certainly.
Thinking if these are necessary.
So, the meat stench is so thick, I wager it carries clear to Novigrad.
Bait set. What now? Maybe we need a safe word. You know, something you'll say when you can't take it anymore.
And what would you do once I uttered it?
Don't know. Calm you down. Somehow.
Fucking damn.
You won't be able to.
It is the hardest difficulty. And everything is level 100. So I will die quickly. I am using a subpar suit armor.
Three done. One left.
Excuses? No. No. An excuse would be if I was coming up with a reason not to do it. Man, the Tesha Butcher. Just so much worse. It seems to have like comparable stats to a suit of medium armor.
I certainly hope so. The meat stench is so thick, I wager it carries clear to Novigrad.
Bait set. What now? Maybe we need a safe word. You know, something you'll say when you can't take it anymore.
And what would you do once I uttered it?
Don't know. Calm you down. Somehow.
I was out of range, you fuck! Game said, nope. Also, I just should, this.
Bait set. What now?
Go.
Maybe we need a
Okay,
safe
let's
word.
go.
You know, something you'll say when you can't take it anymore.
And what would you do once I uttered it?
Don't know. Calm you down. Smell the somehow.
Shit, that's a flutter. Ooh, got his ass. Yeah, fuck.
Hold on, I'll let you out.
Wait, I'm still fighting. Yeah, fair enough. Kinda can't wait. Oh shit, fuck. Hey, May. Cobra?
Need to hang on a little longer. Blood'll dry in a few hours. Scent won't bother you.
I find it funny that it got to the point where he was so much scarier than anything else that the monsters just went fuck it and left.
Get you out of here.
The concoction.
You can't finish it in this state. Tell me how. I'll help you.
Friend.
Any better?
Far from ideal. And some time must pass before I fully recover. But yes, a bit better, thank you.
What happened?
Never expected it to be like that. You didn't tell me.
We need not discuss it.
But we do. Because if I'd known you were going to subject yourself to torture...
What would you have done?
Found Dettlaff some other way.
I did not wish you to use any other way. Did that occur to you?
No, because I thought no being would ever willingly subject itself to that kind of pain. You vampires aren't any different from us in that regard.
I told you. The pain is my way of paying my debt. The enormous debt I owe Dettlaff. If I had to do it again, I would, in a heartbeat.
He looks kind of rat-like with his teeth like that.
Certain you followed the formula. The proportions were
Which I guess
exact,
makes sense,
brewing
as
time
you know.
precise. This is important, Geralt. The slightest deviation could cost even a witcher dearly.
Relax. Got some experience brewing potions.
Very well. In that case, let's begin.
Careful, Geralt.
Excuse me. I shall only take a minute.
You jumped the queue, sir.
But Count, sir, you must understand. I've a meeting.
Sir,
Council.
you were next. Please, take a seat. This gentleman was here first. Step down or you shall regret it.
Ah, fails to realize he was your friend, Count.
So poorly hidden. Friends.
It was then I ordered him to give up his seat and step off the stand. If only you'd seen his face. We got him good, didn't we, Dettlaff? And then Mother insisted we buy the mill. Curious, eh? But at least I've a yarn to spin for friends and associates.
Forgive me. What?
I forgot just how fucking traumatic this shit was. Good God, man. He made a friend and then had to kill him. But why did he have to kill him? Being blackmailed. Still, holy shit, dude.
Awake at last. You ride like a squirrel caught in a snare. I'd begun to fear they were death throes, that you'd departed.
Sure wasn't pleasant, but it worked.
What did you see?
Delacroix. His death did not come easy. Seems Dettlaff had made friends with him.
Chopped his hand off, yep.
Chopped up his corpse, and he was overcome with fury, remorse. Cut off the hand that had committed the murder.
Interesting. And entirely unlike the Dettlaff I know. See anything else?
Saw a moment. Delacroix did something selfless. Was kind to Dettlaff. Guess it could have been the start of their friendship.
Why the uncertainty?
Nothing extraordinary about it. Normal, everyday situation, really. Visions were supposed to issue from strong emotions.
Clearly, the situation provoked such emotions in Dettlaff. Keep in mind, he did later murder Delacroix.
Killing someone who's grown dear to us, it's bound to elicit strong emotion. Did you see anything else?
There was something. Showed up twice in the vision. A bootblack stand. Dettlaff first met Delacroix there. Went back after the murder, actually.
Peculiar.
Stand was somewhere in the port district. And the bootblack acted as if he knew Dettlaff.
That would be even odder. Perhaps we should have a chat with the lad. Though I would expect no breakthroughs.
It's our only lead.
I want to show this to a friend who is learning how to DM. I kind of wish to help him by giving examples.
Go talk to him. Coming with.
I shall join you later if it's no trouble.
That's just a really good moment on how to do like a vision of the past type of thing. It's a thing that's in his game. Show him how to maybe do it better and kind of how players might be willing to engage with it more. Your friend's making a game? Yeah, he's a game dev, but he's DMing. Like, learning. Somebody who has 10 years of experience. Dungeon mastering, so like, D&D, he's running the game. Kind of learning how to do it. First campaign. Because I have extensive experience at it.
Even a horse drops if you ride it at a constant gallop.
Go up to any knight and shout.
Don't know where to put the mask. Rock by. Don't all DMs just improvise? Yes and no. Because at a certain point, you have to prepare things. You have to know what you're gonna do. You have the monsters ready, have the maps ready, have the world ready, have the story ready. You're not just making things up in the moment. Not if you want to tell a good story.
You little fart. So how would you explain it? Whether it pours for a week or the sun bakes our pates, we've always mud up to our ankles here.
You can't blame me for Beauclair's fickle weather.
Fickle weather? I've seen you. You empty your chamber pot in front of our shop each morn, so folks will dirty their boots, go to you to get them cleaned.
A far-fetched conspiracy theory, sirs.
I'll conspire to welt your bum with my belt. Come here!
Leave him alone.
Just who the spit are you?
Witcher.
A witcher, and I'd advise you to go back where you came from.
I thought witches defend men from monsters.
Need to talk to the boy.
You can chat to him all you like.
Not gonna happen.
Won't it? Well then we'll...
Can you stop fucking throwing random inputs in? Like, fucking game, dude. Making shit up for no reason. Like, I'm already telling you what to do. Do what I say. Fucking punch when I tell you to punch. What the fuck was that? Jesus Christ, what the shit? Genuinely, what the shit was that? I'm pressing buttons, I'm telling him to fucking move, and he's fucking ignoring me. Holy shit, 99% of the combat sucking in this game is entirely because the combat tries to fucking suck. God damn, dude. Genuinely, there was no reason I should have fucking lost that. And if the game had fucking done what I told it to, I fucking wouldn't have.
So how would you... Frick!
I'll leave.
Just...
His father.
Oh, poppycock. I knew his father.
I'll teach him. So back...
Won't it?
How long you gonna make...
I am telling him to block. I swear to fucking cunts. Under what sun do you get to just ignore my inputs? Well, like, why? Why? They put their fucking fists up before I even have the ability to move. They punch me and half my health is gone. Dude. How do you fucking figure? Move them the fuck away from me if you're gonna do that.
I'll leave.
Just who...
Yeah.
All you need to know is long...
Is that so?
Try it.
Is that...
Yep.
Oh no. We'll pummel the...
Bad idea.
Circle him! Circle him! Teach you to help scofflores and cheats!
That's him! That's the Fink who killed Four Fingers!
That's enough of that.
I'll avenge you, comrade!
I'll take him from the left!
Lat!
Yeah, that's fine. Go fuck yourself.
But move.
Fucking hate fist fights in this game, especially against multiple opponents. They literally just fucking try to their fucking hardest to cheat, dude.
What's the meaning of this? The bro.
I'm investigating the beast.
Ah, yes. We've...
Nothing really. Had a little misunderstanding.
Uh-huh. I see. That's the duck. You'll come with us. Some time in a cell. Come on.
You're very good with your fists, sir.
Yeah?
Splendidly. That's how. I suggest, and as you're the stronger, come morn you take the...
Bit about the mud's true?
I've got to make a leap, so...
Let me think about it. Listen, I'm interested in a certain gentleman.
Wait, wait! Before we get to talking, please, take a seat.
But my boots are clean.
In this city, no boots are clean. So then, who was it you wanted to ask about?
One of your patrons. Tall, elegant black frock. Not from around here.
An arrival? Indeed. I hear of...
How much?
Let's say...
What? Gotta be kidding me.
Expand my venture. I'm sure you can imagine. Have a proper stand with a big sign. I want a new box too. New polishes, new brushes. And if I've enough coin left, I'll buy a share.
Got it all planned?
I should think so.
Alright.
Alright. Let's...
Ah, see?
Just one problem. Don't...
I shall patiently...
I am in fact a broke boy, and I must say so. But yeah, I'm absolutely gonna give the fucking kid the 500 gold. Like, fuck it, you know? Get the kid a launderer.
You seek something?
Actually, get his life in order. Instead of shining shoes in a corner.
Why, he's dearer.
Heck, aye.
Wenches are dearer.
Welcome!
Gotta get...
Sell things.
Agreements rule such troubles.
Ah, there it is.
Meat of the freshest sort. Hot so
Fine. Show me what... See you later.
Actually, hang on.
right. You seek something? I've got it.
I'm actually just gonna fucking crush him at Gwent.
Sausage!
Sausage! Fucking crush his balls. I'm a Northern Realms player. That's a good enough hand. It's gonna be funny as shit when he throws down some mad gnome. Oh. Yo, a spy. Put him down. Yep. Throw down tower. Nice. Throw him down. Okay. Alright, and it's crushing time. We're just gonna fucking crush him now. We're putting down hero cards so that if they have counters, they can't use them. And then we're gonna put up the horns in case they have counters. They can't use them. I am gonna throw this guy down, which will bait out a Scorch. There is one. Why it's important to have cards that essentially allow you to play without opening yourself up to a counter. I talk as if Gwent is a difficult or complex game. I'm just here like fucking flexing on this guy like this is fucking Hearthstone. I actually wish I could get into Hearthstone, but I don't know. It feels like the ship has sailed because everybody has such advanced decks. God, I fucking hate that. Because I'm like, I was waiting to throw in one of my guys, but fucked over. If I threw this guy down, that'd turn into 8. So 90. So blue eyes my dragon. Oh wait, wrong game. So that'd be a 90. Then throw this guy down. That's 102 plus 8, so 108. Not enough. I would lose if I did that. Good turn. Observe the play. Let's not extend it further. I could throw down a spy, but there you go. Crush him. There, I have the money. Go pay the boot black his 500 gold, which he doesn't deserve, but I'm still gonna give it to him.
Oh, a witcher. What a mincemeat.
Well, great.
Here you go.
Here, your coin.
1,000 thanks. I know the fellow you seek, though I don't know his name. A steady
Know where I might find.
No, but you...
Don't have the time for that. Sure you don't know where...
When I clean boots, sir,
It's... Oh, you're here.
I am, thank you. The local necropolis. The air does wonders for me. Young man, you see this vial? One drop added to your boot polish will help you wipe even the most encrusted boot clean as the dome of St. Lebioda's cathedral. With it, you will serve 3 times as many patrons at a fraction of the effort, and piles more coin. I'm prepared to give you this vial if...
but you won't hurt him, will you?
In point of fact, he's a friend. Yet we had a falling out.
I leave his boots at the door of a house near the port. The door is red.
Worth checking.
Would you let me scrape the dirt off your kickers before you go?
Thank you.
I mean, I also paid him 500 gold.
Well, finding the right approach. That's the trick to dealing with children.
Yeah, saw that. Meaning the right thing to bribe.
A dye merchant.
You'll find no better ways.
Farewell and adieu to you, Beauclair ladies. Farewell and adieu to you, mates of Toussaint.
There's a dye merchant.
Red door. One the boot black mentioned.
Yep.
won't budge. Gotta break it down.
You might just as well stand out in the street, pound on a drum and holler, Dettlaff, I'm coming for you. A bit more finesse, I implore you.
Let's hear your idea.
Give me a moment.
Nice. Ever consider becoming a burglar? Skill like that'd come in awful handy.
I considered it briefly, but ultimately concluded it would be terribly dull. Come.
Well then, that is haunting.
He here? Sense him.
No, he's not here, but he was here recently. His scent is still strong.
I do hope that in Witcher 4, the armor and stuff is much more like the Witcher sets. And it's like, it's literally just stuff like this that has set bonuses and you have a reason to equip them. And stuff like the Erendite with magical effects and stuff like that. Not just stat sticks.
Shame. Must have brought someone joy sometime.
I find these puppets rather disturbing.
Due to the non-payment of rent for the premises used for shopkeeping purposes, the administrator of both Ulrich the Sump to vacate the premises not comply with shall cause a custodial sentence to be imposed on the debtor. The length of the sentence shall be determined by the debtor's court.
Somebody fixed this recently.
Dettlaff make Dear Master Shopkeeper, for a long, long time, I've been asking my parents for a toy. Mummy always cries and says that we haven't gone. Daddy gets cross when I ask him when he will earn some and once he hit me. My friends have beautiful toys. Laura has a teddy bear and Michelle has a doll with golden hair that you can brush with her home. I worry that I will never have a toy, which is why I'm writing to you. I wanted to write this letter to you a long time ago. I didn't know how to write then. Now I know. If you have a pretty toy that other children don't want, I will look after it. Happy with me. Please don't laugh at me. I know I am little, but I also know that toys are not really alive. They only live in our imagination. But so what? I would love it very much.
No dust mark. Somebody moved this here recently.
I find these puppets rather disturbing.
Nice little trinket.
I don't want to take...
Sometimes I think I might end up like one of these toys.
Hanging on a shelf? Gathering dust? I don't think Triss would do that to you.
Somebody fixed this recently. No dust.
Yennefer might.
Somebody moved this here recently.
Yennefer might.
Nice little trinket.
I find these puppets rather disturbing.
I think you're just a...
Attic, let's go. So this is his nest. Need to look around. Dettlaff van der Eretane, you do not know us, but we know you to be a vampire. We know also of your weakness for the wench they call Renawed. Now you know this. We shall chain her down and let rats feed on her. We shall flay the skin from her flesh. Yet you can save her. You need but travel to Beauclair, where you shall slay 5 men in the manner we prescribe. You must complete the killing in 3 days. Fail, and the next letter you receive will contain a memento of your failure. Your beloved's finger.
There you have it. Proof positive Dettlaff killed not of his own accord. A blackmailer sunk his claws into him.
You know who it could be?
Any idea what it could be? Dettlaff have any enemies?
Indeed. Dettlaff gains foes occasionally, but they never live long.
One might have managed to evade him.
Possible in theory, but I know of none. It would have to be someone devilishly dangerous. As you well know, having faced Dettlaff yourself, whoever it is someone new.
Renowed.
Who's Renowed?
His one-time lover. The sole human woman with whom he was very close. Because she accepted him. With her aid and care, he found a place for himself in this hostile world. She began the work that I strive to continue.
Ever meet her?
Never had the pleasure, alas. She deserted him the time before he came.
Honestly, it's so poetic when, like, a lover draws their lover's face. Someone draws their lover's face, and it's like, man, I wish I was that good at drawing shit.
Take it you have your...
I know humans better than he does. Their capacity to be disloyal, dishonest. I also know she took her things. Not something one associates with the kidnapped, or those who disappear against their will. I'll save you the trouble of asking. No, I don't know why she left. I can, however, hazard a guess that Dettlaff grew angry one day, showed another, more monstrous side. Dettlaff's anger could frighten anyone off, though most who see it get no chance to flee.
Dettlaff have trouble letting go, except...
Is that so hard to believe? Do you know no humans who've struggled with just such a thing? And Dettlaff is so much more emotional than most humans. Not only was she his beloved, his lover, his mate, she was a member of his pack. And one never leaves one's pack voluntarily.
Dettlaff ever try to find her? I mean, higher vampires have their ways, all kinds.
Geralt, as you rightly noted, we are vampires, not miracle workers. He searched for months on end before giving up. Clearly Renowed knew him all too well. Enough to cover our tracks, leave no way for him to find out.
Even if Renowed did abandon him that time, looks...
Hard to argue with that. And hard to foresee what he's prepared to do.
Oh, he's got one kill tonight.
Prepared to kill.
As would you be for Yennefer. He kills for he cares for her deeply. And that blood.
Yeah, I get it now. He's out to rescue it.
Exactly.
Right, so someone's blackmailing him. We know that. Still have no idea who. Need to look... Tools were used recently. Dettlaff unwind by fixing toys between murders.
Really now, Geralt, must you?
Nice tune.
Indeed. I'm not certain why, but it reminds me of home. Our true home from before the conjunction of spheres.
Look, slips of paper, name on each. Count Crespi, Count Dulac, Milton de Peyrac-Peyrin, Count Delacroix.
Dettlaff's victims, one and all. But that's not his hand.
Must have come from whoever wrote the letter. All of it written using the same ink. See the color? Ink was dyed with cinnabarite. Rare mineral, pretty much found only in...
Nazaire. But I fear it means very little. Anyone could have imported such ink.
Fair enough. Still worth remembering.
Look, this slip is stained.
With wine. Not much to go on either. Especially not in Beauclair.
Perhaps. Yet perhaps also worth remembering.
Blackmailer.
Why is that?
Regis. Somebody kidnapped a vampire's lover. Bold to begin with. Now they're forcing the vampire to kill. A vampire you yourself insisted no murderer. Blackmailer's skilled. Someone special.
Astute. Now that I think of it, I'm beginning to wonder if...
It's not one of your kind? Another vampire?
Precisely. The plot thickens.
Just a hypothesis. Wouldn't set my heart on it till we know more.
Right you are.
Sum up.
Let's sum up what we know. Seems Dettlaff's being blackmailed. Someone's been feeding him his victims' names.
All noted down using one and the same Nazari ink. And not in his handwriting.
Not much.
But enough to ascertain Dettlaff's innocence, clearly.
Actually, it is. Dettlaff's being manipulated. Some lunatics turned him into a tool, making him kill.
So it would seem. But this illuminates a path of action for us. We must find Renowed,
Render the blackmail senseless. The lunatic or ticks will thus lose hold on Detlef.
That's one idea. Could be worth a shot. But what about Detlef? He gonna go on killing?
He will not. I shall convince him to stay his hand. Assure him you're a friend seeking to help. I'll await him here. He's sure to return sooner or later.
Think he'll listen?
He will.
Ought to wait with you, maybe.
No, he'll sense you from a mile off. Simply fail to appear. I'd better stay alone. You must...
Fine.
So be it. We'll...
Also, portrait. Fine. Okay. I want to find the fucking Inkmer. Where is he? Where's the guy who makes dyes? Gotta be around here somewhere. I know he's in the Beauclair port. Where?
Goes a walking,
Where the hell? Does anybody know where the dye merchant is? He's around here. I'd like to have some dye to mark my...
Oh! And treble for you.
Greta, you up for a plow?
I'm no Greta.
That's not what I asked.
Our Platz.
Oh, Lepiota's lips.
That was funny. Like, I don't care what your name is. Are you up for a plow? It is a simple question. Answer it. I wish that these were all together. Like all of the red together with all together, all the green together, all the... White wolf. Find it. Every 5 days you get a barrel of... which translates to... stuff. That is a lot of green. Faster to do the. I wish you could do all of them at once. It's annoying that you can't. I don't even know why I'm doing this. I'm probably just gonna sell them all. Keep 4 of each. God damn.
I do not know how I will ever.
Don't expect to be paid. Hope you're feeling better, that's all.
Oh, yes, I feel my strength returning thanks to.
Horrible ordeal you endured.
Yes, years of suffering. Do you know what was worse than the. All my family's long gone now. The last of my.
Here.
This is a big house.
Truly?
Yeah.
After all I've suffered, the years of starvation, I've but one dream.
Don't see a problem if that's your dream. You could help Barnabas Basil in the kitchen.
Nothing could make me happier.
No, thank you.
I've one other thing I'd like to tell you. Many years ago, my father assembled valuables for my dowry. If you wish to find them, you must go to my old home, to Trastamara. The dowry lies.
Do just that. You sure you don't?
I cannot say yet. Too little time has passed since you freed me of my thrall, but somehow, for now at least,
Visited others' home?
Yes, but ever at night, when...
Remember, you can always change your mind. Decide you've...
I'd never wish...
And I'd never want you to I'd never expect someone...
Do you fear I will cook in your home as I...
Counting on you having slightly better taste as a human.
Of that, you can be sure. I loved cooking, even as a child.
Thought you were a lady.
Do you mean to say a woman of my rank should have had a cook? You're right, of course. And I had the best of cooks. But...
That's nice.
Take care.
That down. Also, check this out. Cat. Cats do not fuck with witchers. Honestly, cats don't fuck with anybody that they feel is a physical threat. Predators and the like. Them for...
Here he comes, a hero, Geralt the Rib.
You deaf or you deaf?
Hello.
Shut.
Does have either one.
In the
But I'm
mill
also
for-
gonna... We are a little broke right now. We're a little on the broke side, right? Okay, which one does he have? He has the shuffling. Gotta be careful about what we leave in our graveyard to resurrect later. He will take it all away from us. Bitch. Because that's what he is. He's a fucking bitch. Brach. Proc the crate. Or like, proc the bitch. I don't want to use. Yep, we'll just keep doing this. It's not something you can counter. Has no way of counterplaying it. Throw him down. That out. This back. Nice. Very nice. Alright, put down Roach. An interesting choice. Usually put him last. Doesn't really matter because the Metrodome is light. Mardrome. Yep, just let him do his thing. Let him apply as many of those as he wants. In fact, he's applied all three, right? He gave up! Bro just quit! That's so fucking mean. I made him rage quit. That's hilarious. That is actually fucking hilarious. I literally made the NPC quit. Beautiful.
Your reputation precedes you, Geralt.
That's a good thing, right?
Welcome to the...
Spoon like this. Yeah, note led me here. Any idea what...
Never seen it before. But you might search the cellars.
See you later.
Our sweet shining sun.
Hell yeah, food. Fucking love food. Beaucleroi Rabbit. Last page. Beaucleroi. Oh my god, that's such a fucking tongue twister. Lebioda's Weeping Wounds. I've scoured dozens of elven manuscripts and at last I found it. I know now what the spoon key I purchased at the auction unlocks. It is nothing but the legendary studio Ramses Gorthon, the elven priest of goddess Denemebi, whose culinary masterpieces remain unmatched by even the best of our modern chefs. If I can find the ruins of this feather sent to me somewhere in Beauclair Forest, I'll find all of his legendary recipes, not to mention the other priceless treasures this Grandmaster Chef must have kept in the kitchen where he perfected his art. Very cool. We'll be able to give Marlene those first. Let's go and do Hunger Game. so we can get her dowry because we are fuck broke right now. Flat broke. Ririn style. Extra crit damage and attack. That is big crit damage. But if I switch... that is not clearly marked out. Intense. 100. Science. Because it knocks everything.
Might want to look around some. Nothing interesting here. This one's full too. Full. Nothing interesting here.
By the way, that is not the sound that it would make if it's... Sound would get absorbed.
Full too.
It's the difference between... and... Right? Sound doesn't propagate. Sound is propagating.
Full. Nothing interesting here. This one's full too.
Literally the last one.
Strange. That's awful pretty. It'll look great in the house.
That was it. $100 money thing. Little trinket. I want Gorthon's find culinary master. I have a chef now. Toussaint is a really pretty place. It is really pretty. I can give them. Ah! Buckles. Fucking bitch. I am absolutely gonna want to maybe enchant the Teshamutna armor. Might just be fun to might be fun to pocket. Just the armor, not the map. Because this sword is just so much better. Yeah, I'll need rune money for that. Right now, that's I'll just kill a bunch of stuff, collect items, and yeah, honestly, the Teshamutna armor is one of my. It just looks so good.
Oh.
Oh.
Here, kitty, kitty.
The Dutch is small, but do you know any who's not heard of our wine?
Here, kitty, kitty.
Comfort.
I thank you for letting me. Do you do you
Seal.
take?
How might I be of?
Thanks.
Well, regardless, guys, that is gonna be it for today. I do have to go do other stuff, namely have dinner and all of that other stuff that regular humans have to do. But I had fun, and I all again time, and let's find. I'll drop you off with. I'll drop you off with Powder. She's talking about Amelia, the UK. Like, how the fuck do I explain this to somebody who isn't like fully fucking radicalized already? Basically, it's the UK government made a video game try and like radicalize people against their own country, and it backfired horribly. Anyway, I'm gonna drop you guys off with Powder. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.